Almost half your buyers are deciding whether to pick you or your competitor inside a chat window you can't see. For the last 20 years, buying started the same way. A Google search, 10 blue links, and a click to your website. That era is ending. Today, buyers in your market are asking ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini, and Perplexity the questions they used to Google, and they get one answer, not 10 links. Your brand is either on that list or it isn't. Here's the number that should stop you. In January 2026, HubSpot surveyed more than 3,000 software purchase decision makers worldwide. 42% of them used AI search when they compared vendors. And those buyers were 36% more likely to purchase than the ones who didn't. So that's almost half your pipeline forming an opinion about you inside a chat window you don't own and can't even see. And they're your most likely buyers. In the next few minutes, I'll show you why marketing and RevOps have to own answer engine optimization, or AEO, together, and the exact playbook we use at Superwork to get HubSpot powered companies cited in those answers. So let's define answer engine optimization, or AEO. It means structuring your content, your data, and your presence on other sites so that AI answer engines cite your brand when they answer your buyers' questions. And let me clear up one myth right away. This is not SEO with a new name. Traditional SEO optimizes for a link on page 1. AEO is about getting cited inside an AI-generated answer. SEO measures success with rankings, clicks, and organic traffic. AEO measures mentions, citations, share of voice, and sentiment. SEO targets Google and Bing results pages, while AEO targets ChatGPT, Gemini, Perplexity, Claude, and Google's AI overviews. But they work together, they don't necessarily compete. Most AIO tactics build on a good SEO foundation, but the moment you stop measuring them as the same thing, you will get much better results. Many people will tell you AEO is just the next SEO. Give it to marketing and move on. That's a mistake. But the opposite is also wrong, where RevOps takes it and treats content as a side task. The truth is, AEO is truly shared. And in B2B, with buying committees, long sales cycles, and technical evaluation, RevOps has to lead, because all that complexity is a data problem. But marketing still owns half the work, and it's the half that actually gets you cited. So here's the split. Marketing's job is to make your brand the clear answer in LLMs. So there's multiple levers you can pull. One is to use comparison pages. So comparing your brand versus a competitor. AI engines like these pages because they try to compare which tool or product or company is the best. 2, structured data on your pricing page, features, and case studies, so the model pulls correct facts instead of guessing. 3, what other sites say about you. G2, Capterra, Gartner, industry blogs, podcasts, and the most powerful content of all is original research and real data, because models reward first-hand sources over copies of copies. RevOps' job is to prove that AI visibility turns into close-won revenue. So 3 things. 1, attribution. Make sure that you are using AI engine or LLM, ChatGPT or Perplexity as lead sources when you're using self-reported attribution. 2, lead scoring. Give extra points to buyers who say they found you through an AI assistant or LLM. That's because they're usually further along in their buying journey. The third one is to use an AEO tool like HubSpot's built-in one. It will suggest prompts to write content around. It shows which topics you're cited on, how you compare to competitors, and which sites and social channels to focus on. And here's where the two meet. Marketing creates factual, original data and content LLMs can cite, while RevOps watches the CRM to see which AI answers actually lead to shorter sales cycles and bigger deals. One team creates the signal, the other proves it's working. Neither side works alone. And the upside is potentially huge. In HubSpot's research, AI search was the single strongest predictor of purchase intent, stronger than product videos, review sites, and sales calls. Buyers who use AI search were 36% more likely to purchase. They arrived already informed. AEO in 2026 looks like SEO did in 2010. Low competition and big upside. The brand that builds this now will be very hard to beat in the coming years. But how does answer engines actually pick the sources to cite? You can't optimize for something you don't understand. When a buyer asks an LLM a question, three things happen in order. The first is retrieval. The engine collects possible sources such as web pages, Reddit threads, LinkedIn posts, YouTube videos, knowledge docs, forums, and so on. The second is synthesis. The model reads those sources and builds one clear answer. The third is citation. It decides which sources get visible credit. Across every major engine, 4 signals decide if you get used. Retrievability: can the AI crawler even reach your page? So use an answer-first structure. So you start with a direct answer in the first 40 to 60 words. Then consensus. Do you match how your industry already talks? Because models usually ignore voices that sound too different. And authority, especially offsite, what other people say about you. That often matters more than what's on your own website. So let's get practical. The content cited in LLMs isn't just written. It's built like a system. And there's a clear structure you can follow. Rule number 1 is answer first. Every section, every heading 2 or heading 3 opens with a direct, complete answer in the first 40 to 60 words. Then the details. And why? Models don't read your page from the top to bottom. They will pull out passages. If your answer is hidden under an intro paragraph, the model moves on to a competitor who puts theirs first. Guideline number 2, chunking. Write every section so it can be read fully on its own. Aim for 200 to 400 words per section. Short enough to cite, but long enough to be useful. Guideline number 3, use the formats engines prefer. Use tables for comparisons, a numbered list for steps, bold callouts for key facts. Models quote those almost word for word. The last and fourth guideline is to add an FAQ section to your key pages, such as product pages and pricing pages. It's one of the most powerful moves in AEO because it matches the exact question and answer shape engines are trying to produce. But don't invent those questions. Take them from real sales calls, support tickets, and chat logs. The real questions your buyers ask. Then ask an LLM like ChatGPT or Claude those same questions and note where the answer is wrong, incomplete, or citing a competitor. That gap is your content roadmap. Now, if you measure AEO with SEO metrics, you will decide it doesn't work. You'll cut the budget for a channel that's already impacting your pipeline. Right now, organic traffic is going down for most B2B companies. Not because your content got worse, but because those buyers get their answer inside the AI and never click to your website. So, track the right things. Brand visibility score, how often you appear in answers, citation rate, share of voice against named competitors. You can also track AI referred traffic as its own source in HubSpot, and also use self-reported attribution. When someone submits a demo request or a talk to sales request, if they write, "I saw you in ChatGPT" or Claude, you can identify that lead as a lead source from AI. And if you're already on HubSpot, this gets easier. HubSpot now ships a built-in AEO tool inside the Marketing Hub. Visibility scoring across ChatGPT, Gemini, and Perplexity, citation analysis, competitor prompt tracking, and a ranked list of recommendations, all connected to your actual CRM data. So how do you get started with answer engine optimization? Organic traffic for HubSpot customers is down 27% year over year. Meanwhile, HubSpot customers actively doing answer engine optimization are getting 20% more traffic from AI visits, 170% more marketing qualified leads, MQLs, and 82% more deals than comparable companies that aren't. In the first 30 days, establish your baseline. You can first run HubSpot's free AEO grader, and then I recommend using HubSpot's paid AEO tool. Instead of starting from zero or guessing which prompts to track, HubSpot's AEO tool will suggest them based on what HubSpot already knows about your business and your buyers. Accept those and add those buyer questions you know matter, and you have a visibility score. You will see a competitor share of voice and sentiment measured the same week every week, and decide who owns it or the work stops in the next quarter. In the days 31 to 60, build on 2 tracks. Do open citation analysis and see which pages and domains AI actually cites in your category. This is a good way to inform your content roadmap and not do any guessing. On your site, rewrite your top 20 pages first, with real FAQ sections informed by buyer insights that's in your meetings, in your CRM, and so on. When it comes to your off-site content, consider websites like G2 or industry blogs so you can be cited on external sites. In the last 30 days, from day 61 to 90, work through the recommendations HubSpot's AEO tool gives you. The tool ranks what to create, update, or pitch to third-party sites, and it tells you why. Then compare your visibility score to day 1. Then build the monthly reporting rhythm that keeps this alive. By day 90, you probably won't own your category in AI, but you will have your visibility going up, and you know why, and you have a good foundation to build upon. The bottom line is that AEO definitely isn't a marketing side project, and it isn't a RevOps only build. It's revenue infrastructure that both teams own together. The companies that win the AI buying journey won't have the most content, but they will be the default sources that AI trusts. That's systems work, and that's what we do at Superwork for HubSpot users. If you want to own AEO for your category before your competitors catch on, book a 30-minute strategy call. We will run your domain through the HubSpot's AEO tool, find your 3 biggest fixes, and map your 90-day rollout. No pressure. Even if we're not a fit, you will leave with a roadmap that you can run yourself. Links below. If this was useful, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next